Donald Trump has become Israel's puppet because what happened in Iran didn't start last month. This has been decades in the making, and the reasons they're giving you in the news are not the whole story. Let's start with something that nobody mainstream media wants to touch: the US dollar. See, one very interesting theory is that the United States doesn't go to war for democracy. They don't go to war for human rights. They go to war when someone threatens the US dollar. Back in 1974, Nixon struck a deal with Saudi Arabia. The deal was simple. You sell your oil in dollars, only dollars, and we protect you. Military protection, weapons, the whole package. And Saudi Arabia agreed. And because Saudi Arabia was the biggest oil producer in the world, every other country had to hold US dollars to buy oil. That's the Petro Dollar System. And it's arguably, besides the US having won World War II, the single biggest reason the US dollar became the world's reserve currency. But no currency system can ever be absolute. In the year 2000, Saddam Hussein announced that Iraq would start selling its oil in euros, not US dollars. By 2003, the United States invaded Iraq, deposed Saddam, and guess what? Iraq's oil went right back to being sold in dollars. What was the reason for the invasion of Iraq? Supposed weapons of mass destruction. They told you Saddam was a threat, but the weapons were never found, were they? Now, Iran is doing the exact same thing. They've been selling oil in yuan to China. They've been doing deals in rupees with India. They've been working with BRICS nations to build alternatives to the dollar. Iran was cut off from the global banking system SWIFT twice, once in 2012 and again in 2018. That's economic warfare. And when economic warfare doesn't work, well, you're looking at what's happening right now. Now, Iran's government is not one of the good guys. The Iranian government has funded Hezbollah. They've funded Hamas. They've funded the Houthis in Yemen. They've cracked down on their own people. We all saw what happened after Mahsa Amini in 2022, and more recently, the 2025 protests where thousands were arrested and many killed. So now, the Iranian government is not innocent. But that's not why the US bombed Iran. If the US invaded every country that violated human rights, they'd have to invade half the world. So let's stop pretending this is about human rights. The real reason is Israel.